My name is Daniel. I'll be one of your tutors in teaching you the basic codes or how to build a simple website using the codes. Now, I know a lot of you are familiar with building with the website, so I'm glad you are all interested in knowing what is behind this beautiful website that you visit every day on the web or internet. So what we'll be doing in this video, I just want to introduce you to some important functionalities used in web development. So, and I'll be showing you how to use some of these functions in this video. I'll show you some of the functions used in a particular language in this video. So as you can see on the screen, you see where it says tags. And now, tags are names of website codes used in web development. So as you get to code a website, you have to take note of the use of tags. To start or use a tag in web development, you type the following. You type this. You use these two arrows in naming a tag and also using a tag in web development. So to close a tag, you type in these arrows to close a tag. But before I proceed, I would suggest you all download an application. It's called Sublime Text. Sublime Text, like this. Sublime Text. So this Sublime Text is a coding application for PC that is downloadable through the internet. So you can just go through the internet and search for Sublime Text application for PC, and then the result pops out, and then you can download it on your computer for you to be building simple websites and follow the steps and codes used in building a website. So to continue with, tags are used to define a specific function in coding. So in coding, most programmers or website developers make use of tags because tags are the most important functions in coding. Without tags, you cannot code. So tags are used in building a website, and they also stand as a coding functionality. And so in basic web development, the basics, there are some basic codes that you need to have an idea of before they can then proceed to other advanced coding. So one of the basic ones I'll be teaching you through the course of these videos I'll be releasing on my YouTube channel, which I suggest you please subscribe, and then you can leave your comments in your comment section. And then if you like this video, please click the thumbs up button on that video. So like I said, one of the languages that I will be teaching you in these videos is called HTML. The other important languages in basic web development and coding are called CSS and JS, which means JavaScript. So for now, I just want you to pay attention as you learn through the importance and the use of HTML in web development. And so all you need to have an idea of HTML is that HTML means hypertext markup language. So it's a language used to build websites, and it's also called the backbone language of a website. So simply put, HTML is a family of similar codes related together to build a simple website. It serves as the layout of a web page on a website. Every website on the internet has an HTML language in it. And so I'll be teaching you the codes that are related and similar that are also found in HTML language. The other languages I'll be showing you guys in later videos are called CSS and JavaScript. So CSS means cascading style sheets. It's a language or group of codes used in designing a website. The other language that I would like you guys to get familiar with is called JS, which means JavaScript. JavaScript is a set of programming codes used in programming a website. It makes a website responsive and easy to use and navigate. So these other two languages are going to be later discussed in other videos. But first, I would like you guys to first understand what codes are present in HTML, and then we can then proceed to other three languages as CSS and JavaScript. Although HTML has an advanced family of coding, which is called HTML5. So HTML5 is like this. So HTML5 is the advanced family of HTML. Or similarly related, HTML5 contains higher advanced codes, unlike HTML itself. So to get straight to the point, I want to be showing you how to use codes that are present in HTML language used in building a website. And don't also forget that in this HTML language, you'll be introduced to tags, and this tags information is going to be present in all three languages. That is, all three languages make use of tags in their codes. So for example, now I want to show you some codes that are being used in web development under HTML language. So for example, once you've downloaded the Sublime Text application for PC, you can install it on your computer and then you can open it. And once you open it, you can create a new file and save it and name it as mywebsite.html, because you are making your website using the HTML language. So you have to save the format as .html. So for example, I save my codes as I name it my website.html. And please likewise do the same too. And if you want to see the result of the codes that you used in making your website in HTML language. So let's start. You save this file as my website.html. Save it. So once you've saved it, the application will already take note of the codes that you just want to start using. So one of the codes used in HTML language, which is still a tag, and don't forget, I told you when you want to start a tag, you start like this using these arrows. Now these lines means the name of the tag that you're going to use. Each tag contains these arrows, these two arrows. So if you want to close a tag, you use the / key in front of the first arrow here to close the tag. So once you open a tag, you have to close the tag in order for the function to work. So for example, in HTML language, you always start with the HTML. You always start with the HTML tag. Sorry. And so when you start with the HTML tag, you close it with the HTML tag. So this HTML tag means that the codes used in a language are all made of HTML. And so whatever tags or codes you are going to be using in the language will always be inside the HTML tag. So the next tag to use is called the head tag. So under your HTML tag, you open your head tag. And once you've opened your head tag, the head tag means the where your website is going to appear, the head of your website. But inside the head of your website, you also have present the title tag. And so the title tag simply means the title of your website. So once you've inputted your title tag, and always make sure that your head tag comes before your title tag. And so once you've inputted your title tag, you then input the title of your website. For example, my website. Once you've typed in the name of your website, you then continue by closing the title tag, because the title tag comes after the head tag, and so you want the name of your website to be in your title tag, and then you close it with your title tag. Closed. And don't forget to also close your head tag. Close your head tag. Now, this is just some of the tags used in coding. All these tags together make it a code. Now, to continue with, I also want to introduce you to another important tag. And that tag is called the body tag. Now, the body tag handles the content of your website or one of your web pages. A web page is a single page of information on a website. A website is the collection of different pages joined together. So the body tag is found everywhere on a web page. So if you want to include content into your website, you always and must include the body tag, because you want to type some content on your website, on a web page. And so, for example, I want to type a sentence on a web page. The body tag handles that. So now, I want to input I live in London as a sentence, for example. I live in London. Now, you want this text to appear on a web page, on your laptop, or on the browser. And then don't forget that when you open a tag, you have to close every tag. For every tag you use, you must close it. If you open a tag, you close the tag. Just for example, you are writing and then you put a full stop in a sentence. Similarly, when you are using tags, when you open a tag, you close the tag. For example, I opened the body tag and then I want to close the body tag. Just input this /. So you open with your body tag, you close with your body tag. And then taking a look at how far you've gone right now, you might be really doubting if it's really going to work. But it's normal to feel like that. All you need to do is just to try it out. I have an idea about these simple tags used in HTML language in building a website. You also get and be introduced to some other important tags in HTML language in web development. So to continue with, I want to show you one more last tag to be introduced in this video. In my many videos I'll be releasing, we will continue from where I stopped from this video, which will be talking about other important tags that will be used in building a website using HTML language. So another last tag I want to show you guys in this video is called the footer tag. So this footer tag handles the footer of your website, and it can be present in every web page in your website. So once you visit, if for example, if you visit a website on Google, for example, Facebook, once you scroll down to the last part of Facebook, you come across a section where it handles the contact, the information, the copyrights, and other stuff. That section in the Facebook for example, is called the footer section. So the footer section is being made of a footer tag, which is also a code. So once you've inputted the footer tag on your website, you can then input your name as the maker of the website. So the footer handles the last portion or section on your web page. So for example, I want to input made by basic. Now this made by basic will be displayed at the last bottom section of the web page. And so you don't forget to close the footer tag also. Because take a look at this arrangement. We started with HTML. HTML language must be closed at the last final part of every other tag that will be included in the HTML code. Now you started with your head, you close with your head, and because you must include the title of the website in the head section of your website, it must be closed before closing your head tag in that order. And so once you finish this section of the website, you then head to where you have the body section. And now the body section handles every content of your web page on the website. And so you open with your body tag, you close with your body tag. And the next tag that I showed you guys was the footer tag. I told you that the footer tag handles every last section of information on a web page in a website. So you started with your footer tag and you close it with your footer tag. So before I end this video, guys, I want to show you how this arrangement will look like when you open this web information in the browser. I take Chrome for example. So you know you already saved your codes on your computer. So you just save it again, and then you go to the directory of where you saved this information. So you click on open file. So you can see this was the file name I saved earlier before I started inputting the codes. So I saved it as my website. So the reason why it's showing Chrome as default application to open the site was because I saved it as my website.html. So it will be easier for you to access these simple codes of information on your web browser, for example Chrome. So I want to show you guys how these codes will look like on a web browser. So right now I'm going to head to Chrome to open it. So this is it, recent files. So you double left click on it, it will open using Chrome application. Or if you don't have Chrome application on your laptop, you can use any other web browser you have to open it. So you left click on this double. So Chrome is going to open up this file. And simply put, I want you guys to take note of this. If you are going to be saving your web codes or your web page, the directory where you saved this single page of information, for example, my website, should be it should be in the same folder where you saved this website. For example, I saved my website in a folder named my HTML, and so you will want to save this file in the same folder. If you were to create other pages of information, they must be in the same folder where you saved the first web page. So in order for it to be displayed on Chrome websites perfectly. So for example, this is the information that we included on the application. So the result of this code now you can see is what you find here on the browser. So you can see my website is the title of the website. You can also see it here on Chrome that it's been displayed as my website. My website. So that's the title of the website. And so this I live in London was found in the body section of your your code. So one, you use the body tag to include the body section where you have to type I live in London. So this body tag handles the body content or the content of the web page. And so my made by basic is the footer section of your website. So you started with the footer tag and then you have it on normally on the browser. This is a normal web page now. I can see it made by basic. And so you can even notice this is not well arranged. This is always on the left side. So you will always want to do what you can to make sure that this made by basic was somewhere around the bottom here. So in the next course of the video, I'll be showing you guys is some other important tags used in HTML language in web development. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any questions, please, I would really appreciate if you could ask them in the comment section provided under the video. And also, if you would like to get in touch with some other videos I'll be releasing on some important codes used in HTML and also some other languages used in website development, I suggest you subscribe so as not to miss any video that I'll be uploading on YouTube. And from now until then, please make sure you master these codes so that when we continue next video, you have a very great idea on where to start from and where you can continue. So the more you practice, the more you get perfect. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.